Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend. Are you a Muslim?
Yes, assalamu alaikum, brother. How are
Wa
you?
alaikum assalam. What do you want to say, Mr. Shafiq?
Nothing specific really. It was my friend who is requested that I speak with you tonight.
All right.
Now,
No
so
problem. Let us let
my
us let us
thing
let us
is
open the conversation this
let me
way.
try to turn on my speaker.
Let us open the
Okay, there we
conversation
go.
this way to make it easier for you. As
Sure.
long you said you are a Muslim, why? What make you Muslim? What does that mean? I mean, why you believe Islam is true religion?
Um, it makes the most sense.
What makes sense
For
about
ex-
it? That if you go
oh
to heaven, Allah will give you a lot of women for sex. Does that make sense?
no, but that's just the male, like a pleasure of the male. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
the pleasure of the male. What about the pleasure of the female?
now, brother, I am not a very well-versed Muslim,
Hmm.
but let's go back to your original statement of why it makes the most sense. Okay,
Hmm.
so in my opinion,
Hmm.
okay,
Hmm.
um, Islam makes the most sense because in Christianity, it is, you know, you need Jesus to be saved because Jesus died for your sins, correct?
Hmm. Hmm.
So what about Adam when he went against God's word? Did God not give Adam the ability to ask for forgiveness? So that by itself means that humans were granted forgiveness from the very beginning. Is that not correct?
No problem. I'm listening.
So why is it that Christianity
Hmm.
says that you need Jesus for forgiveness when God has allowed
Okay.
Adam?
Let me ask you first. Your
Sure.
God Allah, He forgave Adam when he was in
Okay,
heaven. Yes
let
or
me
no?
stop you there. It's not my God. Allah is God.
No, no,
It's
it's not.
everyone's
You know,
God.
this is your God. Come on. You know,
How is it my
don't.
how is
Yes,
it
your
my
God.
God?
I will prove it to you. I will prove it. My God don't have a version in the heaven. Your God have versions. We can't have the same God, but we have two different heaven.
We worship, okay,
No,
so
no, no.
all
Let
the
us go. Let
Abrahamic
us not to change the
religions
topic. We can
worship
go.
one God.
We can go later to see who is your God, who is my God. No problem.
No,
But
no, I'm not
let
gonna
us talk
argue
about
about.
Adam, my friend. Your God, Allah, he forgive Adam when he
Okay,
commits
you
sin.
keep saying my God, Allah.
Are you going to
So
stuck with this word? Are you going to allow me to have a conversation with you? I allow you to say whatever you want. Let me say
yeah,
whatever I want. You
yeah, but
know,
I
are you
want to
going to
start off.
force me? Are you going to force me to say that your God is my God? Is that what you want?
Okay, one God,
No, no,
right?
there's no
We
one God.
worship
There's no
one
one
God.
God. There's no one God. There's no one God. There's many God. There's shaitan is God. Money is God. Sex is God. Penis is God. Everybody worships something. Now you
Maybe to
worship
you.
and you worship one. His name is Allah. Let us see who is he. Let me ask you. You said that Allah, that Adam, he was allowed to ask Allah for forgiveness.
That is
Did Allah forgive Adam? Did Allah forgive Adam?
for going against his word, yes.
Okay. Why then he kicked him out from heaven?
Because he went against their word.
But you just said he forgive him.
That is correct, yes.
And you are the one who said that Islam makes sense. If I forgive you, I kick you out of my house.
If you know somebody
Mm,
has done wrong,
mm,
right?
mm.
Forgiveness is not letting them come back, but forgiveness is acknowledging that they have done wrong
Really?
and letting
You just said to me,
them
my friend, hold on. You are the one who said to me, in order to be saved, you have to believe in Jesus, so you
for
can
the
be saved.
Christians.
Yeah. So you saying to me, so why you are asking Allah for forgiveness? Is that will bring you to heaven, or will keep you out of heaven if you ask Allah for forgiveness? Do you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah. You ask Allah for
sorry, the connection.
you ask Allah for forgiveness, no problem. You ask Allah for forgiveness. Is that to go back to heaven or no?
First of all, we haven't reached heaven, so how can I go
This
back?
is not a
to
question.
heaven?
This is not a question. Why you ask Allah for forgiveness? Is that because if Allah forgive you, will make you go to heaven, or just like a ritual thing? You ask for forgiveness, and we don't go to heaven still.
Because man inherently has will, and because
Has
of
what?
will,
Has what?
will.
What
you
will?
know, will.
No, you don't.
W-I.
No, Islam does not believe in will. You mean a free will?
Yes, yes.
No.
We're allowed
Okay.
to have.
No, you are not
we're-
allowed. No, you are not allowed. You know, as long we are talking about Adam, when he commits sin, is that the sin Allah he forced him to do, or it was a choice of Adam? Oh boy. Are you there? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. I was saying to you, was Adam a person who commits sin by his free will, or Allah forced him to commit sin?
It was free will.
Where do you get this from? Do you have a proof?
No, I don't. So
Okay, well, I have different proof. Here we go. This is your prophet, and this is Sahih. You're a prophet saying, and this is Sahih al-Bukhari, saying that the prophet said that Adam and Moses, they argued with each other. Moses says to Adam, oh Adam, you are our father who disappointed us and turned us out of paradise. Then Adam said to him, oh Moses, Allah favored you with his words, with his talk, and talked to you directly, and he wrote the Torah for you with his own hand. And guys, here remember, we were talking about Didat. He said the Torah was inspiration only, correct? Do you remember? Didat, the stupid Didat, he was saying just a few minutes ago that the Torah is not a book. It was only words, inspiration. But look what Muhammad said. He wrote for him the Torah with his own hands. Muhammad is getting Didat busted again. And then Adam, he said to Moses, do you blame me for action which Allah had written in my fate 40 years before my creation? What do you say about that? Adam saying to Moses, you cannot blame me. This is what Allah wrote for me.
Okay, you said it's Sahih, so it's authentic.
Yeah.
And I would like to research this for myself.
No
so
problem.
Please tell me.
This is Sahih al-Bukhari,
okay.
hadith number, Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 6614. And I'm showing it in the screen actually. If you are looking at the screen with me in YouTube, you can see it.
6694.
No, 6614.
Sorry, 6614.
Yeah, and I can give it to you from different hadith, not only from this. And this is also Sahih. We can give it to you from Sunan Abi Dawood, and this is Sahih. Everybody can see in the screen. Sunan Abi Dawood, hadith number 4701, and it says it clearly there, it says Sahih. And you will see here, it says, do you blame me for doing a deed which Allah had decreed that I should do 40 years before my creation? So you cannot say to me that you as a Muslims have a free will. And here we go back to zero. You said to me, Islam makes sense. How it makes sense that Adam was kicked out from heaven, if Allah is the one who wrote the sin of Adam for Adam, and Adam is forced to do sin, and then Allah asked him to ask for forgiveness, and then after he forgive him, he kick him out, which means this is the whole thing is madness. Adam is a poor guy, he's a victim. Allah, he write for him, you should do sin, as you see with me in the screen. It says clearly as a decree that I should do 40 years before he created me. So Allah, he wrote to Adam, you should do this 40 years before your creation. Okay. And then Adam, he commit that as Allah, he ordered him to do, because this is his destiny. And then after Adam, he did that, Allah, he asked him to ask for forgiveness. So Adam, he prayed to Allah, says, I forgive me, please, Allah. So Allah forgive him. And then still he kick him out. What is the make sense for you here?
Brother, I'm going to have to research this topic furthermore. I went back to your screen on YouTube, and I don't see anything right now.
Guys, don't you see the screen? Refresh the page,
Uh,
please. Refresh the page. Maybe you refresh the page, you will see it. And not
okay, so
and not only that,
okay,
my friend, not only that, your prophet, he said that Adam, he won the argument. To make it more horrible, not only your prophet, he is making a statement that this is a debate happening between them. Your prophet, he say clearly that Adam, he won the debate. In the Sahih of al-Bukhari, it says the prophet added repeating the statement 3 times. What he repeated? So Adam confuted Moses, Adam confuted Moses, Adam confuted Moses 3 times, which means Adam was right and Moses was wrong. Where is the make sense here? You make me do sin, and then you punish me for the sin you made me do. Is that fair? Is that justice?
so there are some things that as a human we do not have the ability to understand.
All right. Now suddenly we as a human, we are donkeys, we don't understand. My friend, what we don't understand? It's a debate between 2 guys, and obviously your prophet taking a side of Adam, and he understand, and I understand. Now you are the one who don't understand. He said to him that Allah, he wrote for me in my destiny 40 years before my creation, and your prophet agree with him. Suddenly now you don't understand.
No, I said that as humans, there are some things that we were made to not fully understand. Now, brother, like I said before, I'm not a learned man of the Quran as you might, and I might not have the resources to understand like you
My
have.
friend, you don't need to have resources. I just gave you what your prophet said. What do you say about that? Here we go. This is the resources in front of us. I provide you with resources, and he said that Adam, he won the debate, and Adam, you cannot blame him for doing sin because this is what Allah wrote for him. So what kind of religion believe that Adam, he was a victim of Allah, Allah, he made him do sin, and then Allah, he punished him for doing sin, and then Allah asked him to ask for forgiveness so he might forgive him, and then
So
Adam, he asked for forgiveness.
Where's the proof that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forced Adam into sin?
It's in front of you. This is your prophet. Are you saying your prophet is a liar?
No, go back onto your screen and show me the proof.
Here we go. It's in the screen, my friend. Don't you see the screen? People in the chat, do you see the screen or not?
You said it's Sahih Bukhari.
Yeah.
6614.
Sahih al-Bukhari. Yes, 6614. And I will show you the reference in the screen. Here we go.
And what website are you on, brother?
This is sunnah.com. This is your Islamic website. Here we go.
Sunnah.com. Okay, perfect.
So now what we will do? What kind of God this God is? And not only in Sahih al-Bukhari, this is a very well-known hadith. It's repeated in Sahih al-Bukhari actually more than one time, 3 times, or 4 times. And same in Sunan Abi Dawud, which is a Sahih too. And same in Sunan Ibn Majah, which is Sahih too. And same as in Sahih Muslim, which is Sahih too. So what we will do now?
Okay, so let's look at the next page.
What next page?
So after hadith number 611, let's look at 612, because this is taken out of context. We don't know exactly where this falls into.
My friend, what next page? What out of context? What are you talking about? Each hadith is separated as a story by itself. It's not a story the prophet was talking like a machine non-stop. And here the story is ended. The debate is ended. There's 2 guys. We give the microphone for the first one, his name is Musa. We give the microphone to the second one, his name is Adam. Musa says to Adam, because of you we are out of heaven. Adam says to Musa, you blame me for something Allah wrote for me in my destiny 40 years before he created me. Adam, he won the debate. Adam, he won the debate. Adam won the debate, your prophet said. So what out of context?
I honestly don't know. This is all new to me, brother. So
No problem, no problem. Let me
I
ask you.
am
Let us
grateful.
see that you are a person who follow what makes sense, correct? It makes sense for you that in the heaven of Allah, Allah will give you boys who they are going to serve you. Does that make sense to you?
If that's what's best for me, then yeah.
No, but what is the sense here? Because in the heaven of Allah, your prophet said, if you wish something is going to be in front of you in a second, and you will never get dirty, you will never do laundry, you will never take a shower, you will never piss, you will never have garbage. So what the boys would do? What exactly the boys would do? Imagine I have a house. If I wish food is going to be in my table in front of me, nobody will bring it. If I wish anything is going to be in front of me and there's no garbage left.
Yes,
and my clothes will never
was
get
said-
dirty. My clothes will never get dirty. My clothes will never be ruined. They will never have wrinkles, and I will never sweat. I will never take a shower. I will never piss, and nothing. There's no dirt. So what the boys will do?
Yes, brother, but what if this is a metaphor for somebody that desired boys, not the literal sense of that the boys will serve you, but to have offspring?
No, my friend.
That are-
In the heaven of Allah, there's nobody is going to have children. However, your prophet, he said, if you desire to have boys in the heaven, you are going to be pregnant, and you will deliver it in less than 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's who knows, right? We're not in heaven.
No, I
and
know,
we
I know,
can't-
because your prophet said, my friend, don't tell me who knows. You see, when your prophet, he said, he just said that. Read with me. This is Sunnah Ibn Majah. He said, when the believer want a child in paradise, he will be conceived and born and growing up and short while according to his desire. In different hadith, it says that the believer, when he desire a child in paradise, he shall be carried in the pregnancy, born and complete with his egging in an hour of his desire. So which mean you desire to have a child, you will get pregnant, and then you will deliver the child. You, not your wife. You will be pregnant. You will deliver the child, and your child will have teeth and long hair in less than an hour. And sa'a in Arabic at that time is equal to 15 minutes. So you will be pregnant, you deliver the child, and this is not the promise about the children who will go around you, the boys, the young boys who will be serving you. So don't mix things up. And here,
I'm not.
Does that make,
brother, I'm not. But let's,
my friend,
let's
does that make sense to
let's-
you that you will
let's stop
deliver a child?
talking.
Does that make
Let's
sense to
stop-
you
let-
that you will deliver a child in the heaven? You will be pregnant and deliver a child. Does that make sense?
brother, we're not in heaven, right?
Doesn't matter.
So-
Your prophet saying what the heaven is. He said, in the heaven you will be pregnant and you will deliver a child. Does that make sense to you?
Are we in heaven right now? Can
I'm not
we
talking about
say-
now. I'm talking. He said to you what will happen to you. What's wrong with you, my friend? He just said,
Yes,
in
but
the
does
heaven,
heaven make sense in this world?
my friend, you will be
But does
pregnant.
heaven make sense in this world?
No, nothing makes sense here because
Okay, then how can we
because
compare
in
something
the heaven
that is not
in the heaven you
tangible?
will be a male or a female, my friend.
Okay, and in heaven you don't have to work or get dirty.
There's
or
another
get
question. There's
hungry.
another question. In the heaven of Allah, when you go, do you stay male or Allah will change your gender?
I don't know. Do you?
Well, yeah, I know, because he promised you. He promised the men that they will have females to have sex with them. So obviously you will stay as a male. So how you will stay as a male and then you will get a pregnant and you will deliver a child? Where the child will come from? From the anus?
I don't know. Do you?
Maybe you tell me.
Because,
I'm
brother,
asking you. You are the Muslim, not me.
because, brother, but you are more learned than me. You are more knowledgeable
My
than
friend,
me. Then you should educate me.
I cannot. Obviously, there is where a baby can come from. I mean, this is stupid. There's no way it can come out because you cannot do poop.
Yes, but the
you cannot
sense that
you
you're
cannot
talking right
you
now
cannot poop. You
is
cannot.
relevant to here on Earth,
Yes.
where the
So you are saying
sperm
to
has
me,
to
okay? Are you
go to the
so this?
egg, and then
This
the
why
egg
I'm asking
develops.
you. This why I'm asking
But
you.
in heaven,
Are
who
you saying,
knows?
my
Because
friend?
heaven is a different realm, is
This
a
why I'm
different
asking you.
reality. The laws of heaven do
What
not
reality? There's
work
nothing
for
reality
the laws
there.
of Earth.
There's nothing reality. When you say to me you will deliver a child, then he have to make a vagina for you. That's mean you are not a male. You are a female.
Yes, but childbirth and child labor and just the conception is a very worldly thing. Now in heaven, there are no connections to this world. Is that not correct?
There's no connection to this world. What do you mean? Everything in Islamic heaven is have a connection for this world. You have a penis. You will
Yes,
have
but
sex.
you said,
You will have
where's it going to come out of
my
the
friend,
anus?
yeah,
But how
everything
do
in
you
the
know
heaven.
that God cannot just conjure
Hmm.
something before your eyes?
Okay, but he said to you, you will be pregnant. He did use you the word pregnant. He did, and you desire, and you will deliver, and then the boy will have a hair and will have teeth. So now it's time for delivery. Delivery will be from where? From your mouth, your nose. Additional
So
to
in
that,
the quote, you said he shall be carried, and then in quotations, in pregnancy. Now, is in pregnancy in the literal
yes,
narration?
because this is literal baby, isn't it, baby?
No, but
Is that a metaphorical baby or this is a real baby?
right now it says he shall be carried.
Yes, in Arabic it says. This is a translation. In Arabic it says hamluhu, which means being pregnant. Are you there? Are you there?
Okay,
okay.
Yes, I'm here, brother. Okay, brother. So you in the verse.
So let us go. Forget about this. Forget about this. Give me one
because
thing.
I want to speak more about this because it's now become apparent to me. We are now trying to use worldly attributes in heaven, which does not work like that.
Well, why?
Okay?
Aren't you in the heaven? Are you going to stay a man physically, or you will be a man spiritually there? Is your penis will be a spiritual penis in heaven, or will be a real penis?
As in the reproductive sense, or in the
anything. What will change on you? Nothing will change in the heaven. The only thing will happen, you are going to be more sexual. Your prophet, he said you will have 70 years orgasm, and your penis will be endless. So what?
Yes, these are all metaphorical.
This
things,
is not
brother.
metaphorical. What do you mean? Okay, give me the metaphorical of endless penis.
It is to say that your desires,
my friend, no. Endless penis is not
granted.
endless. He can say endless desire, because endless penis is not endless desire. When I say you have an endless penis, what is the metaphorical for? Give me a reason.
Okay, you're saying that the pregnancy and the carrying of the child, and in the act of reproduction or sex or whatever, these are all things that are relevant to here on this earth, in this world. But when we speak about heaven, this is something that is not relevant to the laws and to the nature of this world. Is that not correct?
My friend, what is the nature of the world have to do? I mean, what the difference between the nature of this world and nature of heaven?
Because heaven is not of this world.
Okay, the heaven of your God is the same as this world. Nothing changed.
Okay,
you will. Okay, let me ask you. Let me ask you. Are you going to eat? Do you have food there? Do you have food there? Do you have food there? Yes or no? Do you have food in the heaven of Allah?
I don't know.
What do you mean you do not know?
Isn't
it the Quran describe for you that you will have an open buffet, and this buffet have only bird meat? Right? Only bird meat. So in the heaven you have, and what you will have a certain kind of food, and you will eat it, and you have a fruit, and only he described for you a couch and fruits and grape and wine and milk. So what is different? All those things we have them here in Las Vegas.
Yes, but in heaven, do you die in heaven?
Well, I believe you will die in heaven more than in earth.
Do you? So are you? So what I'm trying to understand right now is why you continue to use law, like, like I want to say like worldly attributes to something that is not even relevant to.
My friend, it's not me. It's not me who is saying that. It's your prophet. He says,
Yes, but you
in the
were
earth,
you were
in the
taking.
in the
But
earth,
okay,
in the
it
earth
says,
we have
it said
orgasm. Your prophet, he said
it's
orgasm.
carried, and then in the quotations it says in pregnancy. Now, is that in the narration? This is something that I believe is, a human nature to make sense of things that we do not understand.
Okay,
Right?
let me ask, Mr.
Sure.
You don't understand, Mr. You don't understand. What kind of women you will have in heaven? Are they real women or plastic or silicone?
I don't know.
What do you mean you do not know?
If somebody desires to have, I don't know. If it's real, if you desire real women, then of course you'll have real women.
Okay, what if you desire plastic women? You will have plastic women too? Sex toys, let us say.
Oh, sex toys, then
you will...
I don't know. If that's what you desire, then sure. But why would you need to go to such a low form in an inanimate object for your pleasure when you're in heaven? Anything that you desire is yours. But okay, so this whole conversation and topic that we're on about heaven, you keep bringing back things that are relevant here and then trying to assert them in heaven. Okay, brother, first let's come to a common ground that what happens in heaven is not bound by human things and by human nature.
I want you to read this verse for me, this hadith for me.
Sure.
Because you are saying if we speak about sex toys, it's a low human form. So why your prophet promising you that, saying that in the heaven there's a market of sex toys, and those sex toys, they come into reality when you sleep with them. They are images of men and women, and then you jump inside the image and you have sex with the man or the women, and the customers are men. So you are a man who go inside that store, Playboy magazine. They have images of men and women. Then you like an image, let us say, of Michael Jackson.
Okay,
then
so this is once again, I believe, a metaphorical thing. If you desired a woman with blue hair and gold eyes with gold skin,
my friend, don't go. Hold on. It says images of men and women. What metaphorical about it? Images. In the heaven, in the paradise, there's a market. What is the market metaphorical for? Go ahead, try your best. There's a market.
Market as in what we understand as when we go into the store, there are shelves and aisles lined with goods and merchandise.
Right.
So in that sense, for us as humans to understand what God is conveying,
is your God Allah speaking to you? Allah speaking to you, and you are a human, right? So he's using the word market. If it's not market, he will not say market. He don't have to say market. He can say something else.
Yeah, but this is something that humans can understand.
No problem. Thank you very much. So this is a human can understand. So Allah is choosing the correct word. He chose market because this is what it is, market. And what is inside the market? There's no buying nor selling except, which means there's buying and selling. So in this market, it's a real market because now we are talking about buying and selling. Selling what? And buying what? Images.
It says it's
images.
In the verse that you have on your screen right now, it says, indeed in paradise there is a market in which there is no buying nor selling except of images of men and women. So whenever a man desires an image, he enters it. Okay, so from this I deduced that the market is similar to when we go into a store, right? We can understand that there are literal hundreds of choices, if not thousands of choices, options everywhere, right? So when we desire something, we can easily go into this metaphorical market, choose what we like, and enter it. Like, have you ever played like Super Mario, where you enter this picture on the wall and now you're in this other world? So I think that is a metaphorical thing used so we can better understand.
My friend, you are a man and you will desire a man. Explain that to me, the metaphorical of it. You are a man and you will desire an image of a man. What does that mean?
Yes, but does it say anywhere that if there's gonna be that they will have sex?
Yeah, this is about sex, because this is about sex. Description of paradise in the heaven. What you would desire the image of the man to do what with exactly what you would do? You tell me.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the
This is
one that
about
brought
sex.
this
The whole
up.
thing is about sex. The whole
Where
thing
does
is
it
about
say-
sex.
Where does it
Because
say
you
sex?
desire it.
Does
Desire is a
does
ishtaha
desire
in
mean
Arabic.
sex?
In Arabic, my friend, you see the translation says desire. In Arabic, it says ishtaha. Ishtaha is a sexual desire. So if you ishtaha what? Ishtaha a man. So if I have a desire for a fruit, I obviously I want to eat it. If I have a desire for a woman, obviously I want to have sex with it. So when we say that
Is that true for everyone though? What if a man desires
my friend,
a
you
woman
tell me, you
just to have
you desire a
conversation
man. What conversation? What are you talking about? Allah will send you to heaven to have a conversation with a man?
If you desire
You
it,
are
if you
funny, my
desire
friend.
your friend.
You are funny. Okay, my friend, you are very funny. Now so until now we did not find one thing makes sense in Islam. You call me 15 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago and you said to me Islam makes sense, but until now I could not find
to
one
me,
thing makes sense.
Because
Let me ask you, okay, listen,
I'm comparing it to Christianity.
No.
Let's go back to my first point where you need Jesus for forgiveness. I said it right there. So if we need Jesus for forgiveness, then how did God allow Adam to ask for forgiveness and then be granted the forgiveness?
You see,
now,
you forgot that Jesus.
we,
okay, hold on. You forgot that for us, Jesus. Hold on. You forgot that when you ask God for forgiveness is the same as asking Jesus for forgiveness. For us, Jesus is God. Maybe you forgot that.
Where does
Jesus,
it say? Where does it say Jesus is God?
Well,
where does it say Jesus
even in the Quran, I can prove it to you. What do you say if I show it to you from the Quran?
Or does Jesus say to ask my Father? Okay, why would you want to worship the guy that's going to ask his Father for permission? Why not just ask
where
Father?
it says that Jesus, he will ask his Father for forgiveness? What do you mean? What do you mean is that? What do you mean he asking for forgiveness?
Or for permission?
Where it says that?
Brother,
did Jesus forgive sin in the Bible?
I don't know. Did he?
Yes.
Okay, so brother,
this is why the Jews, they wanted to kill him, because this person is speaking as if he's God. You know, if you go to Luke chapter 7 verse number 48, I think it says, then Jesus says to her, your sins are to be forgiven. And that can be you know, mentioned many other chapters in the Bible. In Matthew chapter 9 verse let me remember, chapter 9 verse number 5. It's you know, when he said that your sin is forgiven, and the Jews, they were looking at him and they said, this guy is talking about your sin is forgiven. So Jesus says to them, which one is easier, to say to him your sin is forgiven, or carry your bed and walk? Get up and walk. So the Jews, that they could not take it that he is saying to the person your sin is forgiven. And Jesus, he wanted to show them that not only I have authority to forgive sin, for I am God in earth. Here we go. Which one is easier, to say to him your sin is forgiven, or say to the man who cannot walk, okay, carry your bed and walk? The guy is in this bed, he cannot walk, he carry his bed and walk.
Okay, so you're saying that Jesus, peace be upon him, is God, right?
Absolutely.
Now, how can Jesus, peace be upon him, if he is God, then how could he have died? Okay, so
okay, let me answer you. So you are saying that if Jesus, okay, if you are saying, you are saying if Jesus is God, he should not die, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, that's mean Jesus is God in Islam, because in Islam Jesus until now did not die.
Jesus had the holy ascension. He was
No, don't change the topic.
great.
You are the one who said to me, if Jesus do not die, we will believe in him that he is God.
No, that is not that.
Well,
That
you
is
are the
not
one who
just
said
the
to me
only
that
reason.
you are the one who said to me, we as a Muslim will reject Jesus to die, and then you said to me, how God can die? Then I said to you, well, if this is the case, then in Islam Jesus must be God, because Jesus did not die until now, since 2000 years ago. Same time, when you say to me,
Jesus, peace be
no,
upon him,
hold on. When you
prayed to
say to
God.
me,
Did he not?
when you
Did
say to me,
Jesus not pray
hold
to
on,
God?
hold on. When you say to me, God died, who said to you that? Who said to you that God died?
The Christians, don't they
No,
say
we
that
don't.
Jesus
No, we
died
don't
on the
say that.
cross?
No, we don't say that. God is always alive, never die.
Yeah,
What?
of course. Same as us Muslims. We
No, your
believe.
Muslim is dead already. He never been alive. Our God is always alive. Your God never alive. And I'll prove it to you. When we say that Jesus was crucified, they killed the flesh of Jesus, but the existence of Christ is long before the flesh. This is why Jesus said, before Abraham I am. So before Abraham I am, he was exist, even though there's no flesh of Jesus exist, yes. So that's mean his existence have nothing to do with the existence of the flesh. So they killed the flesh, but the existence of Christ is still have nothing to do with it. So they killed the flesh of the man, but they cannot kill God. Nobody can kill God. Jesus, he showed them that even if you kill me, even if you take me to the grave as a flesh, I come back to you, for I am God, and nobody can overcome God. Now your
Okay.
God never been alive. Prove to me that your God is alive. Can you prove it?
We can't.
You cannot.
This is something. This is something I believe is called, the leap of faith. Okay, you can't be a believer without fully having faith in the
Okay, let
fact
me
that
ask
God
you.
is here.
Let me ask you. Your living God, can he say stupid things, or always he say smart stuff?
Okay, brother. So
Is your
I am,
God is a smart God or a stupid God?
of course, he is the all-knowing.
Okay, the all-knowing, how much he do not know that the women she don't have a sperm, and he think women have a sperm coming from their ribs.
Where are you getting this
This
from?
is a chapter 86, verse number 6 and 7. You can read the whole chapter if you want.
Okay, brother. So I am very intrigued. Unfortunately, I'm out right now. I would love to have more conversations with you, because as I am speaking with you, it is helping me learn, and I'm becoming educated. I have not finished the Quran, not even a tenth of it, let alone the Bible. So speaking with you, it has educated me a lot. There are some things that I would like to talk more upon, and there are things that I would like to learn more from. So we will save our conversations for another night. I want to thank you for this talk. But before I leave, I just want to know where in the Bible or in any scriptures does Jesus, peace be upon him, say, I am God, worship me.
I can show you tons of verses, but you are saying you want to leave. Sadly,
Yes,
suddenly.
I have to go, brother.
Okay, no
I am in
problem.
front of
You see, I don't know, like you have time to listen about Jesus where he said I am God. I can show you tons of places. Jesus said, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, which means not everyone, but there's many who say to me, God, God. So Jesus said many places. Jesus said to the Jews, what do you say of a Christ? They said he's son of David, and then he said to them, if he is a son of David, then how David called him my Lord Jehovah? So yes, my friend, they lie to you, and they say to you, Jesus nowhere in the Bible says he is God. Muslims are copy paste, but nobody, they do not know their own book, they do not know our book, and then they want to school us about their book and our book. That's wrong. And as you see, you know nothing about your Quran, and yet you repeat the same questions Muslim they ask us, where Jesus says I'm God, worship me. Why? Because nobody want to see. It's in the front of us. The whole Bible is saying that Jesus says I'm God, worship me. The whole Bible, you know. And when Jesus, now I just quote for you the verse in Matthew as an example. In Matthew chapter 9 verse number 5, when Jesus said to the Jews, and verse number 5 and 6, that's I forgive the sin of this person, and the Jews, they were wondering how he can forgive his sin. Now if I ask you, who can forgive sin? Can you forgive sin? No. Can Muhammad forgive sin? No. Can I forgive sin? No. Who is the one who forgives sin? God. Jesus forgives sin, and not only that, he have power over nature. He said to the man, carry your bed and walk. So don't be the same as the Jews, and don't be the same as the Muslims, who they are copy paste and they have no idea what they are talking about. Jesus was crucified for he claimed to be God, not for he claimed to be a prophet, because he did everything a prophet can do, even more. He did amazing miracles. So why he will be killed? Doesn't make sense. They wanted to crucify him for a reason, because he committed a crime. What is the crime?
Okay, so brother, you said it was John verse number 5.
What John number 5? No, Matthew chapter 9 verse number 4 and 5 and 6. We can read them
In the book of John?
in book of Matthew.
Okay, in book of Matthew. Okay, book of Matthew. Repeat that one more time.
About the sin, yeah, right? Talking about the sin.
Oh no, where Jesus said that I am God. Matthew chapter number what?
There is many verses Jesus speaking about I am God. All of them.
Yes, but specifically
okay,
Matthew.
Okay, you want me to show you verses Jesus saying I am God, like just saying I am God, right? It cannot be Jesus saying anything except saying I am God, correct? So if
anything similar.
So if I say to you now I am God, just by saying that, that would be enough for you to accept me to be God, correct?
Sure, but let's go back to
no, I'm asking you, if I say now I am God, is that would be enough for you to believe that I am God?
Of course not.
Okay, so when if Jesus he said I am God, that will convince you that he's God, or still of course not?
I'm sorry, say that again.
If Jesus said to you I am God, is that going to convince you that he is God?
No.
Okay, so why you Muslims, you try always to say show me where Jesus said I am God, if that will not change anything for you anyway? Is that just to play a game to avoid the questions, or to avoid a conversation which is embarrassing?
No, I can ask the same thing for you Christians. If Jesus did not say that, then how can you say that Jesus is God?
But I just said to you, if I show you, is that going to make a difference for you?
No, but I can say the same thing for you Christians.
What do you mean?
I mean that if you believe that Jesus, peace be upon him, was God in flesh on earth, then why do you believe this if there's no evidence? I can say the same thing for you.
Well, I have evidence, because the Bible is confirming that Jesus he can do things nobody do.
Which Bible are we talking about? The Bible that has been changed, or the original Bible?
Okay, hold on. You see, you are changing topics, and now we can go to the Bible with change. If we go in the Bible and we say that the Bible is a change, that means the Quran is a stupid book, because the Quran confirmed all the miracles what Jesus did, including resurrecting people from death, including.
Of course, because
so why you are saying to me? Why you are saying to me which Bible? So now we have confirmed. We have confirmed. Hold on.
Jesus was a great
we have
Islam.
Both of us. We have no. Hold on. You see, let us go back to what you said. I said to you, why I will believe that Jesus is God, because if he say he's God and he did what God can do, that confirmed that he's God. And you said to me, based on what? The Bible which could change? I said to you, the Quran confirmed. Please, Muhammad never did a miracle. Muhammad never did a miracle. Don't go. So if we go now in the Bible and I show you Jesus saying I am God, in the same time Jesus saying clear doing miracles of God, is that will confirm to you that he's God or not? Be honest.
Brother, many prophets did miracles.
My friend, your prophet, he did 0 miracles, and none of them did miracles except limited to what he can do. As an example, none of them can forgive sin. That is a miracle too. None of them can create from the mother bird, because that is a creation. Nobody can give eyes to a blind man, because that is a creation. Nobody can do what Jesus did. You have a chapter in the Quran called the chapter of the table, which is Jesus. He feed thousands of people from few fish, which means he can multiply fishes. He create fish. So we have a lot.
Is that Jesus or God?
This is Jesus, my friend. This is Jesus. This is not your God. God can do nothing. Your God, he's stealing the miracle of Jesus, placing them in the Quran to say I can do that too, but your God cannot do that. Your God said to Muhammad 3 times read. Muhammad cannot read still. Jesus said to the man walk. The man walk, but he cannot walk. but he made him walk. Your God squeezed Muhammad 3 times, ordering him to read. Did he make him read? Are you there?
I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay. If we go in the Bible, if we go to chapter in Matthew chapter 7, verse number 21, it says, it is not everyone says to me, my Lord, who entered the kingdom of the heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father. People, they will say to whom, my Lord? They will say that to Jesus. There we go. He lost connection. Do you hear me, my friend?
Brother,
Okay.
brother, I want to thank you for your time, but unfortunately I have to go. We will continue this another night.
No
Jazakallah
problem.
khair.
I hope you will leave Islam before the end of the coming week. Call me back again and you will leave Islam. You will see.
Definitely, we will talk more about this.
Definitely, I agree
Jazakallah
with you.
khair.
Thank you very
Barakallah
much.
feek.
Take care. Take care. Definitely.